Hello. Hello again.
Hello. I just called to say hello.
What are these songs you're picking?
You know what? This one's actually a popular song. Not popular to us because we never heard it before. But Neil Diamond, Hello Again, Hello, or something like that.
You've missed a very popular one. Hello again, naturally.
No, that's Alone Again. Naturally.
Alone again, naturally.
Oh, you caught me there. I was just looking in my great inventions to make me rich that I've been filling out through the years, because that reminds me, we know an invention that yeah, this requires this, mate. We know an invention that I came up with many, many moons ago that should have made me rich, but I got ripped off, right? What happened was I was working at the time. You're like, how far back was it?
Yeah, last millennium.
So I was working at this place, and one of the things that was really good about it was that I could just send mail to whoever I wanted. It didn't matter who, like anybody, for free. So I was like thinking, I'd always had this great idea. So I wrote to Walker's, right, and I said my idea, because I told you this idea in the past, hadn't I? And I think he was impressed with it. I think he pretended he wasn't, but I think he was really thinking, I wish I'd come up with that idea. It was an idea that, you know, when you go to a party and there's like bowls of crisps and stuff, then sometimes they get mixed up, right? And then you pick up, you think it's plain, and you pick up, you're like,
People hate it when that happens.
No, I love it, mate.
No, they
it's
don't.
my favourite part of the party, because I'm standing on my own. So I said to Mr. Walkers, hello, Mr. Walkers, I've got this great idea for crisps. Why don't you have loads of different flavours in a bag, and you can call it like a party mix, a mixer bag or something like that. And so
Bad name.
All right, I come up with a better name. So they wrote back to me and they were like, thank you for your correspondence, but we have our own people to come up with flavours, right? And we don't think all the flavours in the same bag would work, right? So what was it?
They didn't say that.
No, they did say it, mate. I haven't got a letter anymore. Well, look, I haven't got a letter anymore.
Oh,
Roll a
what a
clip,
surprise.
right? but they got back to me and they said that. So I was thinking, and I forgot about it. I let it lie. You know, I thought they've missed a great opportunity. And then, first of all, a few months later, they introduced that Do Us a Flavour.
Walkers are looking for their next great flavour. If you invented, you could win 50 grand and a slice of the profits.
Asking people to come up with flavours for them. I thought they didn't need flavours. That's what they said. And then second of all, I walked into a supermarket, looked on the shelf, and what was there? Walker's Collisions.
Good name.
Yeah, the name's good.
Yeah.
But the idea is mine, right? It was like on the front, 2 flavours in one bag. Like, you never know what you're going to get. Forrest Gump.
My mom always said life was like
A Walker's Collision.
you never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you can get. And I thought, they've stolen my idea. And ever since, I've always thought, I can't believe they stole my idea and got away with it. And I never got any kind of, ching for it.
You're a crackpot.
What does that mean? You're a nut. You're crazy in the coconut. What does that mean? That boy needs therapy.
You want
No, they won't. No. And, Golden Wonder, they never got back to me. But where are they now? So who got
Where
the
are
last
they
time?
now?
Well,
They're still going, aren't they?
but nobody ever buys their crisps. But speaking of the crisps, though, where it's actually, I was looking on my Facebook the other day, and it's nearly up to the 5th year anniversary of when I started my Bring Back Thundercats crisps. And when I say 5th year, actually, I'm getting it confused because Thundercats was 10 years ago, and there's still only 2 people in that group, me and him.
Thundercats was 10 years ago.
No, the Bring Back Thundercats crisps group on Facebook. So please join it on Facebook. Let's see if we can get a few more members. And while I was looking at it, I noticed it was only me and you were the only members in it.
I don't think I was a member.
Well, here's the proof, mate.
Yeah, well, no, don't. You can't dox me, you idiot. So just, be a blank
Put
thing.
your name out. Just blank it out, mate.
Blank the picture as well.
All right, well, then they won't notice you. They know what your face looks like, mate. And while I was looking at it, you know what I found? One of my other groups that I started, bring back the old packaging for vanilla Coke, right? Because they changed the packaging for it.
You're sad.
That was 4 years ago, right?
What does it matter?
And I looked in it, and guess what the weird thing about that was? I looked back at the vanilla Coke packaging one. 2 group members. You're not one of them. I'm like, well,
Mom.
no. Well, she wouldn't know what it's about. I didn't spread it around like that much. I just hoped it would catch fire. I looked at it, 2 group members. One of them's me. The other one is a guy called Jürgen Baus. So thanks for joining the group, Jürgen. We ain't made it because we've still got 2 members after 4 years. Well, thanks for joining it. But on the actual thing, the Inventions to Make You Rich, and actually when I picked this book up today, I was thinking it was like a book like of things to make you rich. It's just an empty book. Like you're supposed to put your own stuff in it.
It's just a notepad, mate. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, so, but just on the invention thing, we had a conversation about this. It was not too long ago. And I remember I told you about it, but he shot this idea down. I had a dream when I was a boy.
Who are you? Martin
Luther King. You can get one, you can get like a Martin Luther King. It's like a loofah, but
He would have wanted it.
He would have wanted it that way. That's what he was fighting for all the years. Oh no, the dream was, I woke up and I had a dream that I invented a flying bike, right? Because I remember I told you about it. I said that it's simple. You would put on the back like an umbrella kind of propeller thing, and then you would link the chain to the back. So when you pedaled, it spins the propeller.
That's a good idea.
It is a good idea, isn't it? It was a bit like that. Remember that Ali G when Ali G went into these, it was like an inventions meeting or something like that. And he went in there and he was like, I got this.
What's this?
That is a skateboard.
And he's just got out a skateboard with no wheels on it. And they were like, what's that? He's like, it's a hoverboard, isn't it? He's like, yeah, but how does it hover? He was like,
But it doesn't do that.
It doesn't do it yet. That's where you lot come in. You come up with the science.
We don't do that. This is nothing.
I came up with the idea. You do all the inventing, all the inside stuff. The ice cream glove, Donald Trump.
I've got some business idea that I just want to tell you about.
What was that?
Remember he said, what do people love more than anything? Donald Trump, you could already see he was annoyed and he knew it was a kind of fake thing. And he was like, I don't know, music or something. He was like, ice cream. He's like, so what are you going to do? Create a non-melting ice cream? He was like,
These ice cream gloves that make the ice cream not go on your hands.
And then he was like,
yeah,
we're done here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is you win or is you win?
Okay. Well, it sounds like a good idea, and I hope you make a lot of money. Good luck, folks. It's been nice seeing you. You take care of yourself, okay?
Is you going to be in on that?
Well, it sounds like an interesting...
We've got like P. Diddy is going to be in it.
Good.
Do you remember, and I said this to my mum the other day, when Carl Pilkington had that great idea for the see-through toaster.
A year ago, I came up with a see-through toaster so that you can see how much the toast is cooked.
Right.
I found it about 2 months after that. Someone had done it. Right. So I'd just been beaten to the post.
But it wasn't his idea, didn't he? Said it had already been done, but they didn't sell.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Yeah, and my mum goes, she goes, well, what's the point? I said, so you can see it on the toaster. And she was like, well, you can just look inside. I'm like, yeah, that's more effort to look inside. And let's face it, and you will have done this at home. We've all done it. You can't really see inside, can you? And it hurts your eyes because there's heat coming up. So you always do that, ting, and pull it up a bit to see if it's done. But then it's reset the timer. Yeah. So if you've got 2 going, we're talking like first world problems, but...
What about my idea of a coat, like a raincoat, but it has like a bit at the bottom of it that detached to make it longer when you need it. So it covers your legs and your groin. When you're sitting down sometimes you get water.
Yeah. We're giving them ideas now.
I know.
They'll just rip them off and take them. But my flying bike idea, I always thought...
Let's make it happen.
Oh, yeah. But what have you been doing this week? Okay, so it's time for your favourite part. Oh, yeah, go on, look at your watch. Have you got a watch on?
No.
It's your letters. It's your letters.
Okay. And I know everybody loves It's Your Letters.
We never try and get real letters. Like, if there's 1,000 people, pretty much.
Well, we did have that one guy, wasn't it? That one guy. Yeah, good. And there you go. Here's
the email address.
Yeah, and here's the email address. Here.
Yeah.
Right? And write us in, just ask us any questions, things like that, because we did get that one guy but you called him an idiot, didn't you? Because his idea was no good, but it was about when I was talking about eating cat food. Here's the thing, when I walk past a cat food advert, you know, when you're walking down the street and you always see cat food adverts and it goes, the best tasting recipe it's ever been. And I'm like, how do they know? Because they've obviously got humans that must test it. Because how would they know? How would they know, mate? They're going to go give it to a cat and he'd be like, meow, meow, that's nice. No, that wouldn't happen.
No, they'd just see how much of it the cat ate.
Cats are desperate, mate. But I reckon the only thing is either that, it's either a human eating it or them cats, you know, you see on the internet, I love you, them ones that can speak and they're like, it's nice.
Which cats?
I love you. Oh, I love you too.
Mommy! Mommy! Garbage day!
Garbage day!
And things like that. But this letter comes from June Whitfield. June! All right. Do you have any pets? Have you got any pets?
No.
Oh, well, that leads on to me then. And I want to remember if you remember this, and you will remember this. I want to remember
if you remember.
I'll remember. You'll remember because you were also in my childhood. We used to have a hamster.
In my childhood.
I'm searching for the world that I come from.
Do you remember we had like this gerbil? Was it gerbil or hamster? One of them. They're the
Good
same,
story. Can't you remember it?
His name was Tommy.
Yeah, hamster.
Right? And then here's one thing. What do you always remember about him?
Getting cancer.
I can't believe I brought it down. That was not what I was thinking of, mate. Oh, I was thinking of something funny, mate. I'm not going to talk about cancer as being funny. I can't believe you brought that in.
I thought you were going to tell the story.
It's a comedy bit, mate. Why would I be telling a story about cancer?
Because I thought that was the story you were going to tell. What?
How did you think I was going to get comedy out of a cancer story?
I mean, what's the deal with cancer?
I have cancer.
Oh, tough crowd.
Because that was going to be very difficult.
I'll tell that story after this then.
All right.
All right.
So, now my story's going to sound really mean because of what it was about. What I was going to say is, what you would remember from them days is, we'd be in bed at night, about to go sleep now. What would you hear from downstairs? Running around in his wheel like that all night. So sometimes I used to go down in the day and then because he'd sleep in the day. This isn't as bad as you'd think it was going to be. It's not that bad. But he used to sleep all day. And, you know, I was pretty tired because I couldn't sleep all night because he was going around his wheel making so much noise. So he used to go up to his cage and remember, he was in his house, wasn't he? And he used to go up to the cage and he'd be like, eyes closed, asleep like that. And I'd be like that, ting, ting, on his cage like that. And he'd be like that with his eyes and then one eye would be like looking around like, what? Who's woke me up? And I'd be like, cackling.
So he'd wake up a caged animal.
Well, let me guess, he had cancer at the time, didn't he? So he probably needed sleep. That probably caused his cancer. But we had him. Why? What was his? I didn't even know he had cancer.
Because we were like, look how fat he's getting. Remember? Yeah. And then we were like taking photo. Oh, look how fat Tommy's getting. Cancer.
It's not really a story, no, it's just a statement.
It's a sad story.
It's a sad story. What about the other one we had? We had a rabbit. What's that rabbit called?
Fudge.
Fudge. He was called Fudge, right? And he always ran around in a ball as well, didn't he?
No.
What was the thing?
Tommy ran around the ball. Fudge just ran around the living room.
Yeah, the rabbit ran around the living room, right? And so here's
rabbit in a ball.
I was really excited because the GameCube had come out. This must have been like 2001 or 2003, something like that. And the GameCube came out, and I was playing Super Monkey Ball.
GameCube. ボールに入った猿を転がしてバナナを取る。スーパーモンキーボール。では、ボールを食べると見せかけて猿を。
Which we've played past, and what happens in the game is the monkey and a ball drops to this platform, and then you go and do an assault course. And I was like excited to play new GameCube, new game, and it was like the monkey just kept going like that, bang, falling off, bang, falling off. I was like, what's the matter? What's wrong with the game with the controller? And then I could hear like a. Looked over, the rabbit was like that on the wire. They're biting through the wire on my new controller.
He's bad at monkey ball anyway.
Anyway, it's time for your favourite part.
Why don't you actually
The best you mother...
learn some songs, mate, on it?
Look, mate, look, you do it.
With your dirty mouth all
See
over it.
how he thinks.
When the Saints go marching in.
Right.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
You'll be in that rumba when the Saints go over there. Oh, over there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But I need to do that part again because you interrupted me in the middle of my flow, mate. And I did a good one as well. Anyway, it's time for your favourite part. The best you motherfucker friend.
Isn't that one the
Saints go marching in? Yeah, but it's a no copyright, please. The guy's dead who wrote that, isn't he?
Fuck.
Yeah, here. The guy who wrote...
Here, Spotify. It's here. If you're listening on Spotify, you don't know what came up there.
You'll never know. Okay, so I think I'll go first. I think you'll like this one. Well, you don't know what it is, mate. Honestly.
I predict it'll be a good one.
I predict, yeah. Well, it is.
Have we even said what the thing
All right,
about?
anyway, yeah.
No, we've not even said what the show's about. And we're 20 minutes in.
Go on, tell them what the show's about, mate.
We didn't even say what we do. Like, oh, we'll do best and worst of anything.
We'll just do that part and then I'll add it in.
Nah, no, let it go.
What?
Don't matter, you know. These are free flowing anyway. They see the title of the episode, don't they?
Yeah, they know what it's about. Then they're pretty switched on.
The people that listen to this,
our subscribers, they're pretty smart. Speaking of subscribers, nearly there, mate.
Yeah,
nearly 1,000, 30 more people. So if you sit next to your grandma in the room, say, "Grandma, subscribe."
Yeah,
right.
Get
on it.
Up.
Then look, we've got Simpsons 4 coming. The classics.
Yeah, when 1,000 comes out, that's unlocked.
That's unlocked, and it's going to be. I think I've got about 70 clips so far of that.
It's
going to be massive.
And then we're going to do a mammoth Simpsons, all the clips put together in one video.
That's going to be
crazy.
It's going to break the internet.
So this is
Yeah.
sketch shows. Well, we're kind of talking about, you know, the best and worst
sketch shows.
UK sketch shows.
Yes.
No.
No. No, because what? You don't know what's going to be in it, mate. Right, so my first one is Harry Enfield. And Chums, as it used to be called.
Yeah.
This was like probably one of the first ones where, when we're growing up, that we actually had a sketch show and it was one of those ones where we would just sit down every week and watch it.
I'd say it goes hand in hand with my first one.
Yeah, it does. It's like a
wise. I think because he was doing the Harry Enfield show probably from like 1989, 90.
Yeah,
but we remember it like Harry Enfield and Chum's era, which is probably 95, 96.
Yeah, because one thing out of those things that I always thought you never understood when you were a kid, it was called Harry Enfield and Chums, and you just thought like he did everything and then he had the other people in it to help him, but it's like he just had all them people who would go on to be one of our other choices in it, helping him write all the jokes and do all that kind of thing, but it was just his name that was on the actual...
Which made sense, because he was a big draw by that point, wasn't he?
Yeah, because he did all like Stavros.
The world is a very dangerous place. There are too many nuclear weapons, and they want to get rid of the arsenal.
And loads of money.
LODSOVEMONE. What's they spell? Loads of money.
And things like that.
Which I didn't like all that.
No, I didn't think, and they were a little bit before our time.
And I kind of say, which you're going to get into probably, but a lot of the main characters that people like, I don't really smashy and nicey.
Yup, you can't beat a nice quiet night in for a change. You certainly can't. Unless, of course, you go for a great night out. You can't beat a great night out, can you?
Yeah, well, we shall see. Yeah, so it was one of those ones that it came along and it became massive. So especially in the 90s, it was like, and it wasn't like it had loads of competition or anything like that. So like some of the main ones that people would always remember is, we do this, right? If we play, when we play like footy games together on console or whatever, but we can't play against each other, because if we play against each other, a prime example of is I went to his house once, one of his other houses. No, I don't mean he's got multiple houses. He had a house he lived in at the time, and I went to it. And we were playing FIFA at the time. I might have been Pro Evolution Soccer, but it was one of them. And I think I owned the Xbox we were playing it on. And we started playing the game, and for the first match, I won, didn't I? We hadn't played for years, because when we were kids, we couldn't play, because we played Street Fighter, and one of us beat the other one, then we'd hit him in the head, wouldn't we?
Yeah, you threw me into a wardrobe once.
Nice lies.
Yeah, I broke the wardrobe.
I broke the wardrobe. He was a chubby child. So we couldn't do that, because we'd always argue. So I went to his house, and we were playing it, and I remember I won the first match, didn't I? And I was kind of like, no, yeah, but you get to win your match in a minute, mate. So, calm down.
Oh, yeah!
All right. So I won the first match, and I remember saying, it is my game. So, and I remember like thinking like, yeah, that's good. Then he won the next game, and he was like, I thought it was your game. And then it was like, then it started getting bad. And then by the third game, I can't remember, as soon as one of us scored a goal, it ended up in an argument. Then we watched Planet of the Apes, didn't we? The old one.
You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you!
Is that the story?
I was trying to get on to. Oh, sorry, that wasn't the actual point of the story. I just forgot and just ended the story there. But the whole point was, so we had to play on the same team so we didn't have arguments. So when we played at the same team, then there's pressure as well, because one of us we've got to defend and attack. So sometimes if he's in defence and he gives the ball away, I'm like, what are you doing? You've given the ball away. And he's like, I didn't want to do that.
I didn't want to do that.
Tries to get a comedy moment out of it, so it's going to put me off the fact that he gave the ball away. But that's what Harry Enfield used to say in them bits,
wasn't it? What was the other quote we always did? No, I guess it's gone.
Because he always used to go, you don't want to do that, like Harry Enfield does, innit? The other one was thingy, wasn't it? Or we did use this one sometimes. I was like, yeah, you're going to give him the ball like that, because then we're going to lose the game. And if that's what you want, then that's going to happen. We said it all the time, mate. I'm not trying to crowbar it in.
No, find the footage.
Roll the clip.
No, of us playing FIFA and saying that. But what he doesn't tell us about FIFA and Pro Evo is, well, the things we always do when one person's got one-on-one, and the other one's always like, oh, he can't miss!
Putting the pressure on.
And it's always like, dink it! Dink it!
There's always too much pressure, because if they get that ball where they hit it up the pitch and then you're just one-on-one with the keeper, but you've got a long space to go, it's just like, I'm like this, he's like playing, I'm like, you got to score it, you better score it, you have to score it. And it was the same as when I was referencing Super Monkey Ball on that, because you have to get a monkey ball kind of through a little maze, but you're balancing in the ball. And so you're going against each other, so you both have a turn. So he'd be having a turn, and when his monkey's on there, and the monkey itself in the ball, when you go near the edge, the monkey's like, well. So he'd be like that, well, and the time is running out, and I'd just be like that, whoa, go, whoa. I'll be like, always like, look in the background, look at the background, look at them figures there, just to point you off.
No, but what he does as well is, I always play for the team, whereas he always deliberately overshoots passes.
And I don't. He always says,
oh yeah, you should have made the run earlier, you made the run too late.
And he always goes like this, conspiracy! Conspiracy! It's never a conspiracy. He does it every time. If a ball goes a little bit awry, he goes, oh, conspiracy. Like, oh, you did that on purpose. And that was never the way it is. What were the sketches that you remembered? You're saying that there was ones that you didn't like that people always found really funny.
The dad who couldn't handle it, didn't know how to act around his gay son.
Oh yeah, because that one, but I don't think that they. Do you think they'd show that anymore?
So you're dominant then? I'm so sorry, Dominic, yes. Yes, awfully nice and completely normal to meet you. Jolly good.
No, because he's all like making like inappropriate comments, but then, oh no, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, because he does in the.
But it's kind of still laughing at gay people by the language used.
I think we said that before in some of the. Oh, we did. You said it when we were talking about Thin Blue Line. Where it's implied that he's a camp gay character, so that they're like, but that's the joke that he's a camp character.
And it's always stuff like, it'd be like, oh, don't lift that shirt or whatever.
Yeah,
he would say, oh no, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. But then everybody did used to laugh. But we did laugh at that. But
30 years ago.
It's the same as when we said on our friends' funniest moments. They did that one in there where remember when Chandler, when he wakes up. He's listening to that tape where it's like, you are a strong, independent woman. Yeah. And then as soon as he wakes up, he's like putting on like lip balm.
What?
Like this and like being very...
when people at work thought he was gay.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm not gay.
Yeah, they were like making out it was a bad thing.
Well, he didn't even say that there's anything wrong with that, which Seinfeld did.
Yeah.
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have many gay friends.
My father's gay.
Kevin the Teenager, we have to
that was like Kevin and Perry the Large, one of the best films of all time.
I haven't seen that film, luckily.
I saw some of it. It was bad.
But the episode that a lot of people will remember that was there's two episodes that people will remember. They'll remember the one that was the Oasis one, where
mad for it.
Yeah, but the one people always remember is the one where he lost his virginity, wasn't it? Because remember, he's just like, I got a Game Boy. It's like, ding. No, it wasn't virginity, wasn't it? It was just when he first turned into a teenager, wasn't it? Because it was like 12 o'clock.
They should have done one when he.
He did. They did do a virginity one. Because remember, that's the one where he comes down the next day. So there's two different ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first one, he's just like, I got a Game Boy. And it hits 12. It's like, dong, like, ugh. And they're like,
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
He's becoming a teenager. And he's like, oh, what? And the other one is where he's loses virginity and he's like a teenager like that. And then he goes to bed with a girl. Because then he gets up the next day and he's like, oh, posh, isn't he? Like all like kind of he's like, hello, mother, father, how are you doing today? Oh, can I have the Financial Times or something like that?
I always get that mixed up with when Garth lost his. Hello.
Good morning, darling. I trust you slept well. I hope I wasn't too much of an animal.
Come. Hold me.
You know I will.
Oh! Wearing like a smoking jacket.
Yeah, because she's like, I don't want you to kill him. I don't want it. He's like, you know I will. So what's your next one?
The Fast Show.
Release me, my darling. Let me go.
Yes, right. The Fast Show is, and I've just got to put my hands up and say, when the Fast Show came out, at first I didn't quite get it.
Yeah, I did. It was quite alternative.
People didn't get it because the Fast Show, and like we were saying before, it came from because Harry Enfield. It was Paul Whitehouse who did a lot on Harry Enfield with him, and he was in a lot of sketches with him, wasn't he? And then there was other guys like Charlie
Day.
Charlie
Day. That's Higson.
Charlie Higson, yeah. Like behind the scenes, and so they were doing the writing and things like that. And they really came into their own on the Fast Show because it was like, but you get, so it would be the difficult thing that they would do a thing like they used to have a guy called Ed Winchester, didn't they? And he used to just come onto the screen and be like,
Hi, I'm Ed Winchester. Tide's coming, Ed.
Hi, I'm Ed Winchester. And then that would be like the sketch. So at first you was like, what's the joke? But the joke was in the repetition, wasn't it? That they used
like
to do over weeks.
In different places.
Hi, I'm Ed Winchester. Hi, I'm Ed Winchester.
Saying I'm Ed Winchester.
Or they had the one, someone sitting there, mate.
Someone sitting there, love. Someone sitting there, mate. Sam was sitting there, mate.
And then, because at first he'd be like in a pub or something, and somebody go and sit next to him, he'd be like, someone's sitting there, mate. And by the end, he was like on top of like Everest or something. Like,
I mean, that's
the
the good and bad thing about sketch shows is it is very hit and miss. Like the ones that became iconic, I didn't like them again.
Yeah, I didn't. It was one of the ones, you know, this week I've been mostly.
Yeah.
This week, I have been mostly eating roasted chickens.
Like, even my teacher used to do, like, come in and do that. This week I've been mostly eating yogurt.
It's a good catchphrase because you can be eating anything. So this week I've been mostly eating whatever you're eating. But, like, I didn't like, brilliant!
Holidays are brilliant, aren't they? The last 2 weeks. 2 weeks! Or one if you want, or even just a weekend. It don't matter.
No, see, I didn't like the ones that were just too po-faced like that.
Po-faced?
You know, they were just too on the nose, too obvious kind of ones. And one I know that we love, because we always, this is another one of them ones that we always like bring it up when it's a certain, like, we do a certain thing. Like, I'll be like, yeah, well, I got this one in, you know, but it's in grey. I wanted it in black. Black. Black.
The white walls with those windows there, very dark, almost black. Johnny, black, yes, black. I shall need to get the black out. Johnny, black. Johnny, black. Black. Black for the sky and the sea, black. All black, like the procession of night that leads us into the valley of despair. Black.
Black.
Mummy's taking us to the forest, darling.
Ooh. That's one of the weirdest sketches, but I think we like it because it's got that kind of dark humour that's just so strange with that one. Like
a good precursor to
oh yeah,
League of Gentlemen, which we might mention.
Yeah, it's definitely like
that.
that.
Because it was just out of nowhere, because it's always just him, but the premise is just a painter, and it's just having a nice time, and then,
black. Yeah, because he always says something like, I just need to fill in the rocks at the bottom. What colour should I use?
Yeah, it's always a boy. Oh, it was a lovely tea and crumpets, wasn't it? Yes, yeah, and it's just
tea and crumpets.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. I love the way the sky is, and then I've forgotten her name, but she's like, no, it's definitely blue sky.
He's like, no, it's very,
it's you could almost say it's black.
Dad! I think we better go home now, dear. So cold, the snow! So cold! All this so futile! I'm blind! The gulls have plucked out my eyes!
But one of your favourites, though.
Competitive Dad.
That came into our brain spans at the same time. Then.
Just, but I always remember certain ones where he's like playing cricket, and then they throw him like an easy ball. And it's just like, six.
There we go.
The kid has to go get it every time. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, Monopoly. He's like, okay, but the best sketch of that.
Yeah, we know what the best sketch is.
Go on.
It's the one where they're looking for directions. Isn't it?
I'll explain it.
Yeah,
it's
you
inbuilt in my mind. And he's like, they're in like Germany or somewhere, and he's like, well, you've got us lost again, haven't you? And he's like, oh, we'll ask this person for directions. He's like, go on, Toby, ask him for directions.
Do you know the way to Essen, please?
And he's like, it's okay. I know. You need to take this road.
Along this road, Toby. Tell him this road.
What? He's like, it's this road, not this road. And it's not what, it's what.
It is this road.
He's like, yes, you need to take this road. It's just the interplay. It's like almost Who's on First Base.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're coming to a junction.
Junction. There is a junction. What? Tell him it's a junction, not a junction, and it's not what either. It's pardon.
You've completely lost control of the conversation.
Yeah,
he was great.
Yeah, they were all great, and like those
Caroline Aherne, she was great.
Caroline Aherne was like really like
Scorchio.
Hello, clásicos de para todos miatroci a vale portos. Scorchio. Mini cunhatera interior. Scorchio.
Still say that
and one of my favourite ones of hers was the. And then we went down the bingo, didn't we, Roy? You said, yeah, we went down the bingo.
Oh, Roy come down in his shorts one day. I said, you look like an egg on legs. What did I say, Roy?
Look like an egg on legs.
Oh, they did laugh round the pool. Oh, but I got a really dicky tummy on the Wednesday. I said, oh, Roy, my tummy's off. What did I say, Roy?
She said she could have shit through the eye of a needle.
She was like supermarket person as well, wasn't she? She had great. We went down.
I said we went down the bingo, didn't we, boy? It's like, what do? We went down the bingo. Yeah, because John Thompson was good in that.
Yeah, but then, oh, hello, the guy, the office guy. The bells, the bells.
Colin, you do make me laugh.
Well, who was it said laughter is the best tonic? You will answer the question! Come on, laughter's the best tonic. 30 seconds, who was it? It was me just then.
Yeah, like you said, they came up. There were so many catchphrases and things like that that came from. It suits you.
Will you be having your own secretary, sir?
Yes, I think so.
Will you be giving it to her, sir? Oh, suits you, sir. Oh, the ladies like a man in a suit, don't they, sir? Were you out with the lady last night, sir?
Yes, I was, as a matter of fact.
Did she want it, sir?
And out of that, remember the classic, that one we always love, Harry Enfield, Women Know Your Limits.
And look at the women, aren't they pretty? Look at the way they laugh. They're delightful. But now the conversation turns to more serious matters.
I wonder if the government should return to the gold standard.
I think it should.
Good. Then we're all agreed.
But oh dear, what's this? One of the women is about to embarrass us all.
I think the government should stay off the gold standard so that the pound can reach a level that will keep our exports competitive.
The lady has foolishly attempted to join the conversation with a wild and dangerous opinion of her own. What half-baked drivel. See how the men look at her with utter contempt.
Oh, yeah.
Bet that wouldn't work. They wouldn't let them do that now, but it was funny because
I think
women
they might,
were
because
in on
it
a
is-
joke.
Yeah, because it is playing on the fact that women, that was how they were portrayed at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a good one.
That was a good one. Well, they're all good, mate.
No, this next one. No, this next one is 40 minutes already.
Really? That's quality for you, mate. The next one is, I was going to say, some people might not know about this one, but anyway.
I think more people know about this
know?
than any of the others we talk about.
All right.
They're everywhere.
Key and Peele.
First one's plan that you wanna do all I want, but I don't need you.
Yeah. Key and Peele, and they don't do comedy together. They don't really see each other anymore, do they?
No.
But you know what the Key and Peele's comedy is, and we have referenced them a couple of times because we referenced that it was that clip that you were talking about. Remember where he's doing the wrestling one? And the guy's like, "I will eat his heart."
When you eat through plastic tube, when you are paralyzed from neck down, then your family will gather around your hospital bed to see the new day.
Okay, he know we just talking here, right?
I'm getting that. What? What are you saying?
He's like, "Your family will be over your grave."
Yeah.
Because I referenced that other one where he's like, it's like, "Today, children, we're learning about hypotenuse." And he's like, "I wish I was high on pot news."
3 sides. I wish I was high on pot news.
One where it goes from this point.
That was my joke.
This is
I know, man, that was hilarious.
I said it. I said that.
Please, Mr. Jackson, keep your comments to yourself. Thank you. Now, the hypotenuse is...
And then I remember the one that says like, yeah, and then he says, okay.
Here, but I don't really like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. Awkward. You know what? No.
What do you mean by that? What do you do? What's that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway what?
Yeah, because my mate always does that. Anyway,
Yeah.
you know?
Don't look at them. Do not look at them. No, do not look at them. Do not look at them. Don't
Tell
do it.
us how you really
Okay,
feel.
you know what? I'll tell you how I really feel.
It's like, no, you have to say, when you say anyway, you have to back it up with a point.
Just off the top of your head, share an opinion. Anything. Just one opinion. That's all I'm asking. Share one opinion right now. Share.
I don't have an opinion, and that's why I just like everything that everyone else likes in pop culture.
The one I always go on is because I think a lot of people are like this in real life, where the two guys with the girlfriends, when he's like, she's getting ready, and I'm just like, why don't you hurry up a little bit? And she's like, yeah, and then she's like, oh, well, we're going to go out to eat, and I'm like, what do you want? And she's like, why don't you pick? And I'm like, bitch. I said, bitch.
Hey, guys.
Hey, girl, how you doing, man? You having a good time? If you wanted to go to Taylor's, just tell a brother you wanted to go to Taylor's, okay?
You know what I'm saying? You said that.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I laid it out, right? I says, I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah. I looked this woman dead in the windows of her soul. I said,
You said bitch though, right? Didn't you? Well, man said big. And that was the first time I'd seen that kind of sketch where on such a massive scale, like they don't stop at just the joke.
No.
Joke carries on. Then it gets bigger, then they're in a tree, then they're in a field, and they're like, I said big.
And that other one that you showed me that is similar to that in scale, where
which one was that?
Where you thought I was doing this, but it was actually the sniper.
Oh, the classic, yeah, that Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
Well, boys. Looks like we got a Mexican standoff.
One was like that because it keeps on like changing all the time.
Guess again. We've got a sniper trained on your position.
Nice try. But I've had an unmanned drone on that sniper's ass this whole time.
You mean the unmanned drone our hacker just took over?
You mean the hacker whose wife I just kidnapped?
You mean the hacker's wife who just filed for divorce?
Bullshit, that marriage is rock solid.
But they would do massive ones. There's one that I was remember, it's just so weird, and it must have been weird when they actually came out and thought about it, where it was just two like business guys in a room, and they're just like, he's like, well, what do you think about the latest numbers? And he's like, I think my balls are on your chin.
Vince, I have that quarterly analysis that you asked for.
I had a quarter of these nuts on your chin.
Serious car accident. I'm so sorry, but your mother is dead. And your father is on life support.
These nuts are supporting life on your chin.
No way.
And I love these nuts on your chin.
He's like, your parents just got killed in a car crash. And he's like, my parents' balls are on my chin. He just keeps on going. Oh, this one is this one might be a classic.
Oh, yeah.
So what's your next one?
Yeah, this one is a classic, the first series.
Oh, we're on one of those first series ones.
Yeah, like I'm on Partridge 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
Big Train.
Big Train is a...
I think it won't be that
yeah,
well
maybe
remembered.
Yeah, it won't be remembered. I think it's one of those ones that flew under the radar.
Yeah.
You know, a bit like what Spaced was. You know, like people liked it, but they didn't really like it. It wasn't massive like a Peep Show or something like that. It was just like...
I would say Spaced
is weird.
Because of Simon Pegg being so popular, is probably more well known now than Big Train is.
But Big Train...
he was in it.
Yeah, Big Train had like a lot of... They were doing that. It's kind of like there's one like a show after it that I'll comment on because I remember you were talking about it. But Big Train like started out more like a traditional kind of sketch show, but then went more into like the weirder thing because we mentioned one of the things recently that it's a bit tart.
very tart.
Jekyll and Hyde. But it had all them like sketches where it was like, I always loved the one where that boss diverts attention. Remember, they're like, well, you said we're getting a raise. When are we getting it? He's like, oh, yeah, I did say that. He's like, oh, look at these oranges. Like, starts doing like juggling like that.
I'm going to be a bit blunt here. Yeah. None of us are going to leave this office until you give us a cheque for the extra work we did last month.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to write you a personal cheque here and now. How's that?
Well, yeah.
Yeah? Would that be acceptable?
Yeah, great.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. 3 oranges on you. You know why I keep your oranges?
No way.
Flies off in a plane. A lot like Simpsons. That's like Simpsons used to do that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where it'd always be like, I'll be right back. And
It's like a Lionel Hutz type character.
Yeah.
They did that a lot. Yeah, I'll be right back.
And then you hear the car, like, especially that classic one, remember, I'll be right back, and then he drives off and it's Grandpa, and he's like, I can't wait to eat that monkey.
Mind if I take him for a ride?
Sure, I'll just stand here.
I can't wait to eat that monkey.
I saw a great one, which I hadn't seen in a long time, which was, have you seen the one where they're in the pub? And then it's like Mark Heap and...
is this the classic, what's he called, the director, Guy Ritchie?
No.
It's not the Guy Ritchie one, with the guy, you know, when he says if he's married.
Oh, yeah!
yeah, he says about Guy Ritchie.
Oh, right, yeah.
So what was it? You see, I did laugh a lot of this one. I don't know it well enough.
Oh, yeah, I kind of know it well enough. That, you know, because he's there and he's introducing his mate to a new mate. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you two just chat, I'll go to the bar or whatever. And then he's like, yeah. And then chatting, he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. Was that a reference to me not having a wife?
No, like...
And what's he saying? Because then he says, because if it was...
He's like, if it was...
head through the wall. Then the guy comes like, all right, yeah. Weird. That's Graham Linehan, Arthur Matthews, was
it?
Yeah, who did that?
Yeah, classic Father Ted, funniest moments.
Yeah.
Watch it here.
Yeah.
Not really a sketch show, but kind of a sketch show was the classic Brass Eye. Because Brass Eye was just like, when you first saw that, because it was meant to be like a proper news programme, wasn't it? Because it had the classic scene in when he's just like, there's the guy, he's like, I'm arm wrestling an AIDS guy.
Hey, who says AIDS guys are too puny to do tough stuff? This guy's got AIDS, and he's about to beat me in an arm wrestling. Oh, well done. Oh, God.
He's like, oh, well, here's the thing. He got AIDS, and he got it from getting a blood transfusion. He was like, no, I got it from my boyfriend. He was like...
Your boyfriend?
My partner, yeah.
So you've got bad AIDS, not good AIDS? You got bad AIDS? Well, you caught it through your own fault. It's a drug abuse or a homosexual...
Just a minute.
Yeah. That was like cutting edge, and they did the one about the thingy file, the one about that. They got national outrage.
Chris Morris's new show, Brass Eye, and promising controversy when suddenly the series was pulled from the schedule. Here's a sample of your views.
Some of the subjects that were discussed were slightly shocking.
It's certainly very dangerous television.
I'd read about it and was expecting more.
I actually had to leave the room, embarrassment.
And when they sent the rocket up into space.
Yeah. Last month, the notorious Sidney Cook was blasted into space to spend the rest of his life aboard a one-man prison vessel, posing no further threat to children on Earth. But it was revealed that an 8-year-old boy was also placed on board by mistake and is now trapped alone in space with the monster. A spokesman said, "This is the one thing we didn't want to happen."
These were like, that was close to the line of like, as close as you could get in comedy, and especially those kind of sketch shows.
What other honourable mentions would we say now?
What was that one you were mentioning before, even though we weren't talking about any of these things before?
Goodness Gracious
Me.
That was great.
That was great.
And that had crossover appeal, because it was made for a certain demographic, but then it became mainstream, and it was groundbreaking for the time.
It was definitely groundbreaking, because everybody else thinks about the Let's Go for English.
Damn it, yaar. Bombay is the restaurant capital of India. So how come every Friday night we end up here, eh?
Because that's what you do, Anna. You go out, you get tanked up on lassis, and you go for an English.
Yeah. What's the blandest thing on the menu?
Everyone having, yeah?
What's the blandest thing on the menu?
It was brilliant.
Now it's time for... Help me.
We didn't even...
All right, these are the bad sketch shows that we didn't like. I'll go first. Some people might find this one controversial.
Hot take.
Actually, I think my one and your one, even I don't know what your one is, but they're both hot takes. My first one's Bo Selector.
When I say Bo, say selector.
What?
Oh, no, I don't think that's a hot take.
Oh, you just think it's actually just bad?
Yeah, and dated terrible.
It was very dated. It
bullying.
Was bullying, crass comedy.
This is living room! Should I upsize that way? That's our Phoenix, that. Come here, you
Massive comedy at the time, though, which says a lot about society at that point.
Yeah, because it literally was all the time. All the sketches were, and we've referenced this before, and I think that some of Mrs. Brown's boys comes from this. I thought it was lazy writing because it was always, here's the joke, we're gonna swear.
I'm Michael Jackson, and this is Bubbles, and we're here in Slough, mother. And this is Twisted Fat in the Nuts.
Yeah, with a caricature of a celebrity.
Yeah,
that's the joke.
I mean, I think I saw that the guy who plays Lee Francis, and he was talking about it, and he was like, oh, I wanted to get a TV show, but I didn't have any ideas, and then one day I got this mask, and it looked like Michael Jackson. But then there was the whole thing about the Craig David thing, wasn't it? So they both see it different ways, don't they? To this day. To this day.
Yeah, it still affects him.
I mean, I still to this day don't really know what it was that Lee had in particular with me, and I think it's a question really for him. But obviously taking the title from such a well-known song at the time, and what really pained me is that going back to the Notting Hill Carnival story, is that song was, the whole terminology of Bo Selector is something that you'd say to a DJ. So the selector is the DJ, and Bo was a term of endearment to the DJ in a club. So if the DJ played a song that you liked, you'd go, Bo, 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 Bo. It'd be like almost pandemonium, the way that you just feeling that you're trying to show this love.
Yeah, he's still talking about, because he thinks that the whole, because he used to carry around like a
Kes
or whatever.
Rito, Craig David here, and I've come to the Old Conservancy, just outside Andover, to find our case a bit of romance. Come on, Kes.
It was one note comedy. It was like, look, here's
punching down.
It was like, here's the costume. Now I'm going to say a line, and it's going to have swearing in it. Mate, what's your one?
Monty Python.
Monty Python, the Flying Circus.
Right, it's a hot take, but I agree with it, because I also don't like Monty Python. I always thought maybe that is too highbrow for me. But people
definitely too highbrow for you.
Somebody said, I said, because they were like, oh, I love Monty Python. I was like, what's funny about it? Oh, don't you like the Spanish Inquisition?
One of the crossbeams has gone out askew on the treadle.
But what on earth does that mean?
I don't know. Mr. Wentworth just told me to come in here and say that there was trouble at the mill, that's all. I didn't expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our chief weapon is surprise. Surprise and fear. Fear and surprise. Our two weapons are fear and surprise. And ruthless efficiency are three weapons.
I don't like the parrot. People like, that's one of the best sketches ever, when he's like, I have this parrot. It is dead. It is not living.
It's not. It's pining. It's not pining. It's passed on. This parrot is no more. It has ceased to be. It's expired and gone to meet its maker. This is a late parrot.
I was like, well, I was like, where's the joke?
It's like when people say classic films are classic. They're only classic because they kind of pioneered something new at the time. They don't hold up today.
Yeah.
If they got released today, North by Northwest or one of those, I've not seen it, but you would be like, oh, it's not that good.
Do you think it's because, like, I tried to watch that Holy Grail or what?
I don't like any of the films. I don't
because
like...
they're always like, he's the son of God. He's like, he's naughty.
He's a naughty boy.
Now you listen here. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Naughty boy. He was done a poopy in his panties or something like that. And it's like, why? Or he goes up, didn't he go up to some guy and he's just like, Mr. Big Cock or something like that. And then the guy's like, can't help himself laughing because it's so funny that he's saying it right in front of his face.
You know what? It's a kind of comedy I hate, and it's Oxbridge comedy.
Yeah.
Oxford and Cambridge lights. Oh, look at us. Oh, we're so clever.
We
grew up
working class down the mines. Actually, like one of their sketches where it's like, when I were a lad, we didn't even have a table. We had to eat off the floor with a piece of coal.
We never had a cup. We used to drink out of a rolled-up newspaper. The best we could manage was to suck on a piece of damp cloth.
Pretty funny. Maybe I like it then. But it's comedy for intelligent people.
Yeah.
It's the kind of comedy that you see on Radio 4 where the laughter's all like, rich people laugh.
Rich people.
Like they say about Jeff Bezos. They say richer he got, the richer his laugh got.
Yeah, he does.
So he used to be like, and now he's like,
Hell yes.
Chewing when he laughs.
Yeah.
Well, that was our worst and our best and our worst. What are your best and worst? Did you agree with ours, or was there any that we actually missed out?
I predict this is the longest episode. You're lucky, members.
Yeah, well, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Maybe they are
not.
Yeah, so like we say, we're right near to the 1,000 subs now. We're on all the socials, so follow us on there. And like we said, thanks to all the subscribers, and we appreciate all you subscribing and comments and things like that. Thanks to our members, thanks for being a member, and like we say, consider joining the members thing if you can. It does help us out, and it helps us out with
buying posters.
Yeah, buying posters and things like that. So that's what we're looking to do. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please hit that like button, because I know we always just say it and it becomes that thing where you just say and kind of just hit it, but it actually helps push us out to further people.
Yeah.
Further people, then we can do
more episodes,
more, and all that good stuff. But, well, I guess that all it leaves me to say is goodbye from me, and it's...
What's that?
I made it up, mate. I've done that one before.
You've not done that.
No, I've done it, mate. I'll
Find it.
Here it is. Roll the clip. All I'll say is, it is goodbye from David, and now it is goodbye from...
What's that from?
Nothing, mate. I made it up.
See ya.